Hello, all the students of Da Vinci School. My name is Sakura. I'm a teacher who teaches useful wisdom in life at Da Vinci School.
Uh, um,
What's wrong?
I've been feeling tired lately. My skin is getting kinda rough too, so I'm looking pale. Do you mind if I don't study today?
That's because you're not getting enough protein. Even more so, we need to study the importance of protein today.
I guess I have to study after all.
If you don't know the importance of protein, you won't be able to get rid of fatigue forever. Have you been eating enough meat and fish lately?
No, I haven't been eating at all. I'm busy, so I always eat pizza or bread.
That's pretty bad. During today's lesson, you will learn that the food you eat makes up your body. Taking care of your body is also a secret to enjoying life, you know? First, let me tell you the disadvantages of protein deficiency. It is said that a lack of protein can cause weight gain, rough skin, and a lower IQ.
No way! It lowers your IQ too?
Yes, protein is therefore vital for work and study. It's important to remember that protein, along with carbohydrates and fat, are all extremely essential nutrients. Basically, protein is a raw material used to build your body and make hormones. The role of protein is to build muscles, bones, blood vessels, skin, nails, and hair. In addition, it's also known to make substances that make us feel safe and motivated, such as serotonin and dopamine. By the way, serotonin is also known as the happiness hormone, which gives you a sense of well-being and increases brain productivity. Dopamine, also known as the motivational hormone, is involved in motivation and vitality. So, whether or not we are consuming protein is directly related to our happiness, brain performance, motivation, and vitality.
I didn't know my mind was being controlled by protein.
That's right. If you usually feel a bit angry or anxious, then it would be good to actively take protein. Next, I'll tell you how protein can help you lose weight. Have you ever been on a diet before?
I've never done it. I think girls are all on diets though.
I see. Then you should tell these girls to eat some protein right now. Actually, when you consume protein, your body produces hormones that suppress your appetite.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, so protein helps you feel fuller and prevents you from overeating. Plus, protein makes it harder for you to lose muscle mass. That's why your basal metabolism won't drop. In other words, your body will be less likely to gain weight. On the other hand, if you lose muscle mass, your basal metabolism will drop and you'll gain weight, so you should consume protein on a regular basis.
I see. Protein has so many advantages. But how much should I eat?
What did you eat today?
A glass of milk and some bread.
That's not enough at all. Ideally, you should take 1 gram of protein for every kilogram of your weight every day. For example, if you weigh 60 kilograms, you should take 60 grams every day.
Oh, so that means I have to take in a lot of protein then? But why?
That's because exercise breaks down and works your muscles. If you keep exercising, your muscles will become thinner and thinner, and eventually, you will look like a skinny marathoner.
I see.
After all, protein is the building block of muscle. When you exercise, you need to make sure you take in protein to prevent muscle breakdown. By the way, it's been found that the timing of protein intake doesn't change much before or after exercise. The average 60 grams of protein per day should be divided into 3 portions per day. The reason is that if you suddenly take 60 grams at one time, your body won't be able to absorb it.
Got it. The problem is, I'm not sure how much protein is in each type of food.
Meat and fish about the size of my palm have roughly about 16 to 20 grams of protein. If you're full of egg tofu milk, you'll get about 7 grams of protein. There are 2 other points to remember when it comes to protein intake. It's a combination of animal and plant sources.
Animal and plant?
That's right. There are 2 types of protein, animal protein and plant-based protein. As the name suggests, animal protein is found in meat, fish, seafood, eggs, and dairy products. Plant-based proteins are found in legumes, tofu, vegetables, fruits, nuts, brown rice, and other grains. Ideally, the ratio should be about a 1-to-1 combination of animal and plant sources. Animal protein is an efficient source of protein for muscle building, but it's high in fat. Examples are eggs, cheese, tuna, bonito, chicken breast, pork loin, and beef thigh.
Huh, I see.
Plant proteins have less protein than animal proteins, but they have less fat. Natto, tofu, broccoli, and similar foods are ideal for people who are concerned about body fat. Generally speaking, people who want to build muscle mass should consume animal protein. For people who wanted to maintain a healthy body while on a diet, plant-based proteins are the best. Protein is also quite useful for recovery from fatigue. The ingredient called BCAA in protein is effective in synthesizing muscles and relieving physical fatigue. So if you don't take enough protein, there's a higher possibility for you to get tired easily.
I understand.
Protein is essential to living a healthy life, that's for sure. Protein is a hormone that suppresses appetite and makes you feel fuller after eating. So, if you're one of those people who tend to eat late at night, you need to make sure you're getting enough protein.
That's a great idea, but I'm not sure if I can consume much protein all of a sudden.
That's right. It won't be very easy to suddenly change your eating habits. So supplementing on protein powder is an easier way to load up on protein.
Protein powder? I feel like I'll get fat with that.
No, protein powder is an excellent and efficient way to get protein as long as you don't drink too much. It's easy to make and you should drink it if you want to be healthy. Summary. Protein is the raw material for building the body and also for making hormones. Without protein, it is easy to gain weight. The main component of skin and nails is protein. The amount of protein needed is 1.6 times your body weight. Protein is effective in relieving fatigue.
Oh, I didn't know protein was so important.
I guess so. If you're having any kind of illness, you may want to consider a protein deficiency first, because we're made of the food we eat.
That's really helpful. Thank you very much.